Hi, this video is about Weekday Mnemonics. It is the first video in a series of videos that I intend to make to help us remember the appointments. The idea is to develop a mental calendar that can be used to remember appointments, meetings, and other commitments on the fly when the digital calendar is not always accessible. So what do I mean by weekday mnemonics? Weekday mnemonics is made of two words, weekday and mnemonics. Weekdays in the Gregorian calendar used in English, there are 7 days from Monday to Sunday. And by mnemonics, I mean mnemonic devices that can be used to make associations and therefore enable memorization. If we talk about the words Monday to Sunday, then these words by themselves do not represent concrete object in the reality. So therefore, if you are tasked with remembering a commitment for a given day and you're trying to associate that commitment with the word Monday, then it is not easy because the word Monday to Sunday are arbitrary. The idea of this video is to present a set of mnemonics for the different weekdays which can then be used to associate with the commitments and therefore enabling the memorization of a meeting or appointment for a given day in the week. In the next few minutes, we will talk briefly about the application of the weekday mnemonics. We'll talk a bit about some scientific background behind this weekday mnemonic technique, and then we will spend some time to look at 3 sets of mnemonics that can be used alternatively for the words Monday to Sunday. So, going back to the application of the weekday mnemonic technique. Let's consider 2 examples of this weekday mnemonic technique. Example 1, a friend is going to visit you this Wednesday. Example 2, you promise to take your partner to watch a movie on Saturday. An example to use the weekday mnemonic technique is that the friend is going to visit you on Wednesday. The mnemonic device for Wednesday is wedding ring. So you can have a visualization that a giant wedding ring is used as necklace by the friend who is going to visit you this Wednesday. For the second example, to take your partner to watch a movie on Saturday, the mnemonic device for Saturday is Saturn, and so the visualization can be that you take a space flight to Saturn to watch a movie with your partner. Now, using this mnemonic technique can help fixate the commitment in the head. So it does a little bit extra than just you listening and thinking that you have the commitment remembered at the back of your mind. It does this little extra that you have made this association and you have consciously tried to fixate this commitment in your head. So you may ask, what is the use of this technique? When it comes to remembering appointments, some people are good at it, some are not. I myself am not so good at remembering the commitments on my own. I need to have it in the electronic format. And as we all know, there are consequences in the real world, real consequences of forgetting appointments. So this weekday mnemonic technique actually increases the chances of registering the commitment, the appointment, and it improves the chances of recalling it at a later point. And the way this happens, in short, is that by putting the conscious effort in registering the commitment and making the association and making the visualization actually helps to encode the information better. There are more connections to that piece of information and therefore more paths to recall the information. The act of encoding, the act of putting conscious effort to make the association, it helps to transfer the commitment from short-term memory to long-term memory. And even if you are naturally good at remembering the commitments, I think the mnemonic could help at a later point in time when you are trying to recall the commitment, to make a check if it was Wednesday or if it was Tuesday when your friend was going to visit, because the visualization would be there. The visualization with the wedding ring would be there to make this check. Let's take a look at the set of mnemonics for the weekdays Monday to Sunday. Here you see the first set of mnemonics. The principle behind this set is that the mnemonics are based on the origin of the names of the days. The words Monday to Sunday as we know them today have evolved over a period of time from Greeks to Romans to the Germanic people. And if we use the origin to give us inspiration for developing a mnemonic, then this is how it looks. Monday is Moon's Day, and therefore the mnemonic is Moon. Tuesday is Tuesday. Chu or Tur is the god of war and sky, and here you can see an image of that god. Wednesday is Woden's Day, and Woden is another god also known as Odin, and here you can see him riding on his horse. Thursday is Thor's Day. I think compared to the two other gods, Thor is what we know, or what most of us know today because of all the movies on Thor that we see. So the mnemonic is actually Thor with his chariot of goats. Friday is Freya's Day, and Freya is the goddess of love, beauty. Here you can see the mnemonic, and you can see Freya with her boar. Saturday is Saturn's Day, and so the mnemonic device is Saturn. Sunday is Sun's Day, and so the mnemonic device is Sun. So here for the words Monday to Sunday, there are 7 mnemonics that can be used to make associations. So if I had to make the association that my friend is going to visit me on Wednesday, then I can visualize based on the mnemonic device of Odin that my friend, he comes on a horse to visit me. So that is the association. Moving on, here you see the second set of mnemonics for the weekdays Monday to Sunday, and this is just an alternative. If you are more comfortable with phonetic or verbal associations, then maybe these are the mnemonics that would work for you the best. For me, actually, the first set of mnemonics works pretty fine. The way this works is that for the words Monday to Sunday, we take the first syllable and then find an object that also shares the same syllable. So for Monday it's Monopoly, Tuesday it's Tulip, Wednesday wedding ring, Thursday thumb, Friday fries, Saturday satellite, and Sunday sun lamp. So taking the second example that we discussed, if you are to go to a movie with your partner on Saturday, Saturday here is satellite, and the visualization that you can make is that the movie theater you go to, there the projection is happening directly from a satellite. As bizarre as it is, it helps with memorization. Then I have the third set of mnemonics for the weekdays that is based on the principle of logical association, association based on the routines. This principle actually helps inject meaning into the association. If I compare this with the second set of mnemonics which we just discussed, and that was around the phonetic slash verbal association, sometimes the associations are arbitrary. For example, the association between Tuesday and tulip. Yeah, so there is no logical connection between these the word and the mnemonic device. In this set of mnemonics, you can see the logical connection. And the way it works is that on Monday, I'm usually in office, Tuesday at gym, Wednesday, playground, doing sports, Thursday, doing yoga or any other thing, Friday, usually at a party, Saturday, resting on armchair, and then Sunday on dinner table with the family. And with these locations, there are certain objects that I can associate. So, for example, coffee on Monday, sports drink on Wednesday, tea on Saturday, and so on. This is a routine that maybe works for me. You have your own routine, but when you come up with the mnemonics that fit your routine, then you would kind of inject a meaning into your association. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you found it a bit useful. Remember that this is just one video in the series of videos that I intend to make on developing a mental calendar. So we just started with developing mnemonics for the weekdays Monday to Sunday. Thanks for watching. For more similar videos, please subscribe to my channel, Ideas in Progress.